Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that thumbs up. Also become a channel member for exclusive videos with extended responses on some of these top trending stories. We're going to get straight into the situation that we have been following extensively with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Excuse me if I did not say that correctly. We're just going to call him Justin B. And there has been alleged HR complaints floating around against Justin Baldoni, Justin B. And excuse me, I want to show you guys all the information from all sides and to put everything out there in context of how it is being represented. There are also other videos concerning Justin B's website that I will be coming out with this week. So again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And we're going to get straight into trying to analyze this. Again, this information is purported to be from Blake Lively's team. We do not know if this is a smoking gun in this situation. We don't know where this source actually came from, with what date, what time, which actually I do think are key factors. If this goes to trial, I'm really hoping that this comes out. Also, the information about who the complainant is blanked out. Date of complaint is blanked out. However, it is saying it is against Justin B. And also the complainant location is blacked out. At the top of this, it is mostly blacked out, but it is saying it is at spe.sony.com. I'm going to probably get into that more later because Sony did say, if you guys read the lawsuit through with me, and literally I have about 30 chapters of Blake's lawsuit and Justin's combined together. So if you have not read through the Justin chapters and Blake chapters, please go back through there for several hours of stories. This went to spe.sony.com, and Sony did state in a previous chapter that I read about this case that they were not handling this and they never received any of these HR complaints. Again, I'm actually going to have to comb through my own videos to highlight that chapter. However, we're just going to get straight into reading this. And again, it is labeled confidential. And I have a lot of questions about this with so many things blanked out. If this is Blake's smoking, fact-finding public factor, I wish that we could have gotten a little bit more information. And also some people are saying that Justin is not the only person whom came forward. They're saying that there were other actresses. I am not going to spectate on who those people might be, as they have yet to speak up as of the making of this video to speak out. With all of that information, let's go. Summary of complaint. Complainant states she became uncomfortable with Justin B. yesterday while filming. She states Justin B. put his bare hand on her behind and said he was trying to help her with posture. Complainant immediately voiced her displeasure with being touched on an intimate part of her body. Justin B. responded with, "It's fine. I'm totally hot for my wife," in a dismissive tone. Complainant relayed to Mr. B. that it did not matter what his relationship with his spouse was like, that he did not have permission to touch her inappropriately. Justin then responded, "Oh no, better go see HR," to which complainant replied, "I will." Approximately 3 hours later, Justin B. approached complainant and stated he was sorry. They got off on the wrong foot. Complainant stated she replied, "You got off on all the right, but it had nothing to do with your feet," and walked away from Justin B. Complainant's agent provided text messages from complainant, including one sent approximately 18 minutes after incident, wherein complainant said Justin B. just literally grabbed my behind in front of the cameras. I want to talk to someone at Sony, like now. Action taken is blanked out. I would definitely like to know more about this incident. Like I said, if this is a purported receipt that is legit, at this point, I mean, the public is basically the judge in this case at this point, because this don't go to trial for another year. I want to know more about this incident, and if we can narrow this down. I also want to know if we can line this up with Justin's website. And here we go with the next page. Again, this is labeled the same way, and it's also addressed to @spe.sony.com. I'm assuming that the @SPE means Sony Picture Entertainment. That's just my opinion. But best guess, I think that's what that is. Labeled confidential. And this is the complainant. The only other thing that we can make out with complainant is that AKA. So I'm very curious to know if we could try to narrow that down. Again, this is about Project Director Justin B. Summary of complaint. This is a summary of 3 reports filed by a complainant. So I'm assuming that this is all filed by the same person, because it says complainant, not complainants with an S at the end. During the first week of filming, IEWU, complainant noted several unsettling experiences with her collaborator, boss, and director, Justin B. On blanked out date, complainant was in her car with driver, blanked out name, and Justin B. He started talking about how he had severely addicted to adult activities and had adult encounters where he didn't take no for an answer or did not receive consent when asking for it, but he did not let that stop him. At that time, Blank's driver pulled over and assisted Justin B. exit the vehicle. She then advised Blank that her rear-facing dash camera had recorded the incident in its entirety. On blank day, and before I continue, if this is on camera, if it's on film, I definitely want to see that film. This might be some key evidence. Justin B. followed complainant to her trailer and was insisting that he had message for her from her deceased father. When complainant declined, Justin became hostile and stated, "I thought you loved your dad." He then reappeared on set and advised multiple crew and talent present that complainant must be dealing with hormones. On blank complainants, and again, I wish that was not blanked out, was filming a scene that was scripted to have her in a hospital gown at a time when complainant was on set. That she should be with no clothes on for the scene. She stated it was not written or planned that way. It was not included in the writer. And that the intimacy coordinator was not present. Justin B. continued to pressure complainant to film the scene anyway, stating his wife had taken off her clothes during childbirth. Note, the investigator viewed photos of both Baldoni's children's birth, and his wife was not nude. She wore a black sports bra and had her lower half covered at the time. Other photos were taken after the births. At this time, Justin stated complainant was holding up filming and feeling pressured by her superior. Complainant agreed to be without clothes with a modesty strip over her female parts. As complainant disrobed, she asked Justin to turn the monitors off so that her adult parts wouldn't be broadcast to the cast and crew. He turned them off and then asked complainant to look at the script note. While she was looking at it, Justin quickly flipped the monitors back on. Complainant then realized she was being broadcast nearly nothing on to all the set monitors and every crew's phone and iPad that was synced in. She requested a blanket and was ignored. She addressed Justin directly and said, "Get me something to cover myself," in a raised voice. Complainant's assistant then walked on set and complainant in tears yelled to her, "Please cover me." An assistant threw her coat over her complainant. At this time, a man complainant did not recognize came onto set. Justin stated that this was his friend and would be playing the doctor. Complainant, being nearly unclothed, already vulnerable, did not want this stranger between her bare bottom and stirrups where he could clearly see her behind. Justin sighed and rolled his eyes and yelled, "Hold on, everyone. Let's see if blank wants to hold up filming again." Filming extremely uncomfortable, complainant finished the scene with Baldoni's friend, despite her misgivings. On the next page, complainant is clearly traumatized in her verbal account of incident. Director Justin B's approached complainant and asked to speak to her privately. He asked complainant if she ever had an adult scene on camera. She asked, "Why is this necessary to know, since that adult thing is not scripted in the scene?" And Justin then leans close to complainant's face and whispers, "I think we should go ahead and add it in. Show me what you got." Complainant did not feel she had the authority to decline. Complainant told Justin she did not want to do the scene. He told her she couldn't hold up filming by refusing. Complainant then began improvising the scene, making what she perceived to be noises of adult nature. Justin placed either of his hands on complainant's outer thighs and stated, "Come on, you could do better than that." Justin's face was so close to complainant that she could feel his breath, causing her to mist up. Justin then closed his eyes for several moments and stated, "I'm allowed to say this because my wife knows what I think about a good adult moment," and Weeks and complainant, and then said, "You know how hot this is, right?" Then Justin B asked complainant to practice the scene, and again, this time, Justin positions himself only inches from complainant, and complainant stated she needed a restroom break. Justin kept his eyes on her outer thighs, visually locking her in place for a very intimate embrace. She relayed. Complainant's blank then arrived on set and complainant waved her over, at which Justin broke the embrace. Complainant stated he was so close to her for so long, his breath on her face necessitated her makeup needing to be redone. And then the action taken was blanked out. Again, we are reading from these receipts that have just been going viral online. At this point, I don't know what to think. A lot of things are blanked out here, which I think can be key to this. Definitely want to know what you guys feel about this, your opinions. Like, share, subscribe, and we will definitely be coming back with more videos as we go through Justin's website. Until next time, you guys be safe and enjoy your night. Share your opinion. Donate if you can. Bye, guys.